What it do, what it do, what it do, all my paper chasers for life squad. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Over here at the drop yard over here in Heber, California. Just dropped off my loaded down there, 673-200. Yes, sir, yes, sir. The empty I was supposed to pick up is down that way a little bit. I already took the pictures of it for Miss Joy that I get the loads for out of here. This trailer was last inspected 2/28/25. Yes, sir, yes, sir. 671-886. Got the skirts on it. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Hope everybody out there doing all right. Hope y'all out there chasing that paper, catching that paper, putting that paper away for a rainy day. And it's sunny and beautiful over here in Cali, as usual, as usual. But just hooked up to the trailer, out here checking lights, tires, everything. Before I get up out of here, go across the street and park this thing for my 10-hour break. Then get up early in the morning and head on back toward the home front. Lights are working, yes sir. Lights are working. It's already got the seals on it there. I'm gonna put my lock on it. Put the lock on it, you know, and get the paperwork. The paperwork is up here at the nose of the trailer, sitting like where you would put your hazmat placards. I don't know why they leave the paperwork on the trailers now. That's weird to me, but if it works for them, it works for me, man. You know, whatever floats the boat. Digga, feel me? I ain't gonna make no noise about it. But picking up this load, and it's going over to Dallas, Texas. Supposed to be over there Monday morning, but I'm gonna take the load and leave it in El Paso for somebody to pick up, or maybe she might want to reschedule it or something like that. But gonna let her know that I'm having these problems with Nola, and go from there, you know. Let her know I'm gonna stop over in El Paso, have Nola looked at. Look at this, look at the level. Supposed to be up here. That's the min line, the cold min line right there. Look where my fluid is at. Yeah, we definitely leaking somewhere, and it's getting back here on the fender here. It's getting back there. So definitely gotta have her looked at. But gonna take this load, going across the street and park for the night, then get up in the morning and head on back toward the east and get this truck over there to El Paso and let them have it there at the Freightliner and go from there, guys. So if I'm ready to do it, I know y'all ready to do it. Let's get off into it. And let me show y'all something else. This thing was clean. Now look, it's starting to get oil in it. That's telling me blown head gasket. You can feel me? That's telling me the gasket is blowing out. You know, so I'm gonna let them have it. But let's get into it and let's get ready to get this money. So let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's go, all my wonderful people. Thank y'all so much for the love and the support. I know the intro is kind of long, but it is what it is. Y'all bear with me, and we're gonna definitely get it done. Love you guys. Hey, what's up, guys? So got up this morning after my 10-hour break, checked the coolant. Hope everybody out there doing all right. Happy Friday. I'm sorry, happy Friday. And hope your paycheck was everything you wanted it to be, and then some. You know, stack that rack, put it away. Dig a feel me? Put it away for a rainy day. As y'all can see it outside the window here, it's a beautiful day over here. I'm over here in Arizona, almost in Casa Grande. I'm about 37 miles from Casa Grande, and see some cloudy skies, but right now the sky is blue, as y'all can see. And got up this morning, checked the coolant, and added about, I would say, almost a gallon of coolant to top it off before I took off. So made all my phone calls this morning, called SFI maintenance, and spoke with them to get a work order started for the Freightliner over there in El Paso, and talk with them, let them know I'm taking it back over there for them to check it out. It's only been 33,000 miles since I had it done. Told them that I checked it on Thursday morning. It's Friday morning, so I checked it on Thursday morning before I took off to go to Cali, and I topped it off yesterday morning before I took off, guys. As y'all can see on the last video, I had 3 bottles of coolant out there, and it took about 1.5 of that. So topped it off, started up the engine. It shot oil into the brand new surge tank, or coolant reservoir, whatever you want to call it, coolant bottle, whatever you want to call it. It shot oil into there, so now it's got an oil spot inside the reservoir again. So that pretty much lets me know that my head gasket is pretty much blown again. So called SFI maintenance this morning for them to get a work order started, but I also told them to send over, you know, the previous work that El Paso had done. Send them a copy of the previous work that they had done, you know, to let them know it was the head gasket and some internal parts on the engine that was messed up before, you know. So it's not keeping me from getting there. It's not keeping me from hauling ass. I'm hauling ass, you know, to get it over there. And so after I talked with SFI maintenance, I called over to the Freightliner there in El Paso, and just that fast, they already had the email from SFI and the PDF for the PDF file for the previous work that they had done on it. I was talking to the service writer, and she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I already got the email from them, you know, for the work order. So all you got to do is get over here." All right. So I'm on the way over there. Called my man Nathan. I think I said Nick on the previous video. His name's Nathan Green. That's my man over there at SFI. Called him, talked with him, and asked him, like, what's the worst case scenario or whatnot. He said that before they would even think about putting me into a new truck, they would first want to replace the engine, because maybe the head is cracked and they didn't see it, or maybe it's warped and they didn't see it, you know, or maybe they didn't bolt something back down to the torque specs or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't working with the mechanic that did it. You know what I mean? So taking it back over to El Paso. I'm 427 miles from El Paso right now. I won't be there until about 3:40, 3:45 Mountain Time this afternoon. Get it dropped off and let them do their thing. I already canceled my other 2 loads that I had after this. I was booked up until the 9th. No, I was booked up to the 11th. I was booked up to the end of this coming week. So had to give those loads up. I just called the agent and told them, because the 2 loads I was doing next was with one agent, and since I canceled the load that I'm supposed to pick up on Monday in Dallas after I dropped this load off, I was gonna do a load for them from Duncanville to LaGrange, Kentucky. Then I was gonna go to Maumee, Ohio, and bring a load down to Flowood, Mississippi for them. So I had to cancel both of those loads right now. No big deal. They said they appreciate it, and they asked me what was going on. I told them I gotta put my truck in the shop. 33,000 miles after an engine rebuild, and I'm having the same issues again. Oh, so sorry to hear that, you know. And I've done plenty of loads for that agent, so I know they were being genuine when they said, you know, so sorry that that's happening, you know. And I appreciate you guys for all the comments and concerns and stuff like that. Much love to y'all, man, no doubt. I appreciate it, but I don't want to keep driving the truck and make the issue worse. You know what I mean? And with it being under warranty, I'd rather get it done, have it fixed, and continue on, you know. I got to go and sit at home and wait for them to get it fixed. They're probably not going to start on it until Monday, with it being Friday and me not getting there till later on this afternoon. They're probably not going to even start on it until Monday. So it is what it is. Going to go live this Sunday. So we'll get in there, guys, on live. We'll talk about it and everything like that. But it's got to be taken care of. You know, it's got to be taken care of. So that's all to it. Gonna get it taken care of. I'm not even gonna get it washed because I want them to see, you know, where the coolant is splashing and everything. Like back there on the driver's side, on the fender, back there, underneath the wheel well here, on the fender well here, on the driver's side, behind the drive tire. I mean behind the steer tire, and underneath the hood where it's spraying and stuff like that. I want them to see that too, you know. So I'm not gonna get it washed. And she's a little dirty, but some people would say, "Oh man, your truck clean." No, it's not clean. She dirty. You know, when I met those guys, Kevin and Sam over there, shout out to y'all. When I met them over there in Mount Vernon, Illinois, Kevin was saying, "Man, your truck is clean." I was like, "Nah, she dirty. As far as I'm concerned, she dirty." You know, ask my man Kurt Tension. He'll tell you, she dirty. You know, so I don't want to wash it. I want them to see, you know, that it's coolant leaking. You know, so they'll get it straight, hopefully. And me, myself, I'd rather them replace the engine. Me, myself, you know. Maybe the head is warped, maybe it's cracked. They're gonna fix it, and I don't want to have these problems in another 30,000 miles or so. You know what I mean? Because I'm not worried about money. I'm not worried about money because it messes with your money, but it's easy to make money once I get rolling again. I just want it fixed right, you know. And since this is the second time that it's happened with this truck, I asked Freightliner. I asked the Freightliner, was it like a recall going on or something like that? Because last time it got fixed, the mechanics over there told me that it's common on the Freightliners, and I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we get this all the time, where they're developing a coolant leak, and we're having to replace it all the time. And I'm like, oh wow. So I asked the service writer, is it a recall? She said no. When I talked to my man Nathan Green, he said they would have told you if it was a recall on it, you know. And he wasn't trying to be smart or anything like that. He was just saying, you know, they would have let you know if it was a recall on it. Okay, well, what's the worst case scenario, or what's the, you know, he said, probably have to replace the engine. He's gonna call a lady, her name is Crystal with SFI, and she's gonna get with the Freightliner engineers and try to figure out why is this happening again already. You know, first time it was 221,000 miles before it decided to act up. Now it's only 33,000 miles, and it's deciding to act up again. You know, he said they would rather replace an engine, which would only take a couple of days, a few days to get done. You know, they'll order the engine, have it dropped off at the Freightliner there, pop out the old one, pop in the new one, make sure everything is good, vamonos, you know. So he said, we'd rather replace the engine than put you in a new truck. He said, we've only had to put somebody in a new truck once, and that was for electrical issues. You're not having electrical issues, you're having an engine malfunction, something's going on there. Okay, she's gonna get with the engineers, get in their ears and find out what's going on, what do we need to do, and go from there. So I'm gonna drop it off, let them have it. I'm gonna go home. We're gonna go live Sunday. We're gonna chat about it. We're gonna talk about everything, you know, and try to figure out what they might do. You feel me? So I'll holler back at y'all when I get over to the Freightliner, and we'll go from there, guys. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support, man. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Wish I can hug each and every one of y'all, give y'all a pound, give y'all a dap, and show y'all love the way y'all showing me love, showing the channel love, and going on the journey with me. It's definitely appreciated. So I'll holler back at y'all later. Y'all be safe on this Friday. Watch out for the crazies, and we'll talk later. Yes, sir! All right, my people made it over here to the Freightliner here in El Paso. Went in there and got it checked in. Old boy already came out and checked it out. I showed him the surge tank under the hood there. Showed him all the spots where it's running off. It's coming out of that little overflow hose, but I've never overfilled it, you know. So he's saying that they got to check it out, and he wrote it up. So they might check it tomorrow, or they might check it Monday. They got 3 trucks they got to check out tomorrow, and they might be able to get to it and start looking at it. But he's saying more than likely they're gonna have to tear it down again and try to figure out what's going on. So either it's gonna be fixed, or they're gonna have to put a new engine in it. Saying he don't wanna speculate and say the head might be cracked or warped, but that is a possibility. So he's saying he hope it is not that, but if it is, then they'll handle it. They'll take care of it because it's under warranty. So I ain't got to come out of pocket for anything. It's all gravy. I ain't gonna complain about it or nothing. So I ain't got to come off no money. So it ain't no need to complain about it. And I'll just go home and chill. But they close at 7 over here. It's exit 37 over here in El Paso. No matter if you're going east or if you're going back west, it's gonna be exit 37. The Loves is across the street there, and the Flying J is over on this side. So the Loves is on the northbound side, the Flying J is on the southbound side. Then across the highway there, you got the Petro over there. So this truck stops here, and always plenty of parking, so no need to worry about that as long as you get here at a decent time. But I already dropped the trailer off over there, so the trailer is chilling next to another Landstar trailer. I left the paperwork in the nose of the trailer where the trailer registration paperwork goes at for the next driver that picks it up. I told Miss Joy as long as they leave me a trailer, it's all good, you know. Ain't no complaints, you know. So just gonna let them have it and do what they got to do with it, and then go from there, guys. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Wish your boy some good luck on it, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna say love, peace, and hair grease. I see y'all on Sunday, and we're gonna talk about it. No doubt, we definitely gonna talk about it. It'll be a topic to bring up on the live chat. So y'all join your boy this Sunday. Let's go live and do our thing on the live. And I'll see y'all then. Love you guys for hanging out with me, going through the journey with me. And this is definitely part of the journey, you know. It's definitely part of the journey. So can't do nothing but get it fixed. Don't want to keep riding with it like that, because it's just gonna get worse and worse. And we don't need that, you know. We out to make money. We ain't out to lose money. And I'm gonna lose a little money with that, but it's all good. Plus I told them about my bunk heater, because it's a recall on the bunk heater. So they're gonna work on that too, since that's still under warranty and everything. Everything on this truck is under warranty. That's why I decided to go brand new, you know. I decided to go brand new instead of getting a used one, because the chassis, the engine, tranny, driveline, everything is under warranty. And I'd rather have it like that than get a used truck and take on somebody else's problems. Not saying a used truck ain't the way to go, you know. That work for some people. I'd rather have brand new, because I want to be the first one to take the plastics off of everything, you know. So just like I was in the beginning with this truck, you dig, feel me? So I see y'all on Sunday. Y'all be blessed. Have a great day. Have a good Saturday. And let's rock out on Sunday. Yes, sir. Love you guys. Chasing life gear. Y'all see that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Comes down. Y'all know what it is. See, if you go to the merch shop, get that paper chaser for life gear. G-DAWG.